Hi Gemini, I hope that everybody is doing well. Before we get into it, when I was meditating on the energy, I was getting something about creative language, creative writing also. Maybe some of you guys like to write. Maybe just in your day-to-day life, using the best of our vocabulary. Okay, so and Gemini, of course, Mercury, so it all it all comes down to the astrology of it all is what I'm getting. Before we get into it, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space, a healing space for everyone, in alignment with everyone's highest good. And for anybody new tuning in, my name is Gabriella, and we are going to be doing this reading together. So thank you for being here. I'm very happy to be here with you all. I'm getting lots of good feelings already, and it's a beautiful day today. Okay. Something we've manifested coming to fruition. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles right now. Maybe our Ten of Cups. I'm hearing happiness. Gemini. I'm hearing something about a happy venture. I'm getting something about the home. Maybe something we're shooting for, okay? I'm getting something about this. I'm getting some pop music references, pop culture. Manifesting. Divine knowledge. Stepping into this place. I'm hearing sought after. I'm hearing stepping into a place of knowing, Gemini. Maybe understanding as well. I'm getting a knowing about one's purpose as well. Maybe some of you have looked into your birth chart. Okay, I'm also seeing, this can always be you with yourself. I'm seeing as well that we have a lot of happiness coming out here, Gemini. I'm seeing the Two of Cups and the Strength. So maybe the strength to be manifesting. I'm hearing the completion of a manifestation, okay? For your Ten of Cups, this is going to involve a partnership, I'm seeing, if this is not you with yourself. I'm looking at the moon, and I'm looking at Leo. And I'm looking at Aquarius. I'm looking at the moon, I'm looking at Aquarius, I'm looking at Leo. You may have been called to really have the strength to find this union. I just saw 344. To find this union, to kind of weave through the crowd, I'm getting. Maybe to call in a partner, maybe to find the right one. Maybe in the past you had felt there was juggling that had happened and you weren't about it. I'm seeing clarity coming in for us from the knowledge of the High Priestess. I'm hearing the vantage point. I'm seeing that something was going on in our physical environment where there was a lot of, I'm hearing push and pull. I'm getting like the sense of, I'm hearing push and pull framework. I'm seeing a lot of fighting. And I'm seeing that someone is now manifesting their dreams into their physical reality. Truth and clarity. The clarity of what is going to, I'm hearing, bring them peace. Maybe also what they're going to find in a union, what we call in for ourselves. And when we call in a partner, it's about not just finding this perfect person, you know, it's about finding someone that's going to be willing to do the work with us, someone that accepts us as we are and also constantly pushes us to do better because they're looking out for our best interest and are going to hold themselves accountable as well as ourselves. I'm hearing like the tango of relationships. I'm hearing accountability. And someone who's also going to help our dreams come true in a way where they're being supportive and we can be supportive of our partners too. There may have been some really big healing that we have been called to do. Also accepting the fact that life is difficult. All of us have been down on our luck at some point, you know, and I think that it's really important. I think that it's very, sorry, I'm looking at Octavia up there. I think that it's really important for us to recognize that all of us go through hardships in life, and it's about recognizing that although we do go through hardships, if we're looking for a partnership with somebody, it's about opening ourselves up in a way where we admit to the hurt that we felt rather than running away from it, and then healing from it, opening ourselves up, being accountable, also understanding, acknowledging that just as much as life has been difficult for us, it's also been difficult for those around us, and also learning to forgive, learning to love ourselves, and then seeing that reflected in our perspective of those around us, meeting people where they are. Gemini. I'm getting something about love story. I'm hearing love song. Healing heartbreak. Clearing the heart chakra from past hurt. Maybe by people that we were interacting with. I'm hearing on a spiritual level. So maybe people we were connecting with energetically, okay? I'm seeing that there had been juggling and a lack of decision making, a lack of facing. I'm hearing like facing reality with honesty. So maybe whether this be us with ourselves or us with a partner, maybe being in a relationship where we felt like there was juggling going on and also a lack of honesty, maybe a lack of making decisions that you felt were going to further you, maybe not feeling like your partner was seeing you for who you are. I'm getting something about that, okay? And I'm seeing that we manifest a partnership where everyone has cleared their heart chakra. I'm hearing like their heart space. I'm hearing also their chakra space because they have learned the alchemy of life. We end with temperance, which is about learning to adapt ultimately in life to the give and the take, the ebb and the flow, and also taking our souls, the spirit that we are, and combining that with what goes on here in the 3D as well. And I'm seeing that we find our 10 of Cups, which is about finding emotional satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, like what is going to bring us joy in life. I'm getting something about sparking joy, and I'm seeing that we have the strength, when we have the strength, to really acknowledge the things from the past, to take those lessons on and learn from them, that we allow ourselves to feel that joy. We allow ourselves to be in a place of celebration with ourselves, with those around us that we care about, and also with our guides, with our spiritual team. I'm hearing wholeheartedly, Gemini. And I'm seeing that, okay, this is just coming out. I'm seeing a lot of Leo energy, Gem. So I'm seeing that we have manifested. Okay. I'm looking at Cancer, I'm looking at the moon, I'm looking at Aquarius, I'm looking at Capricorn, I'm looking at Leo, and I'm looking at Sag. So we have manifested getting into a dynamic that is not going to have all of the, ooh, I'm hearing the word betrayal, okay? Maybe a partner that's going to put us first and we also put our partner first when we decide to commit fully. I'm getting someone that we can collaborate with and have things run smoothly. I'm seeing there being an illumination on this. Again, somebody that is going to be willing to work with you. Somebody committed to that. I'm hearing to the dream. Now I'm hearing shared dream. I'm seeing there being an illumination on what you're manifesting. What you want at the bottom of it all, Gemini. I'm hearing putting an end to the fighting. And I'm seeing a transformation that happens when we step into a place where we feel gratitude for what we have in our lives. Also for ourselves, self-love. And I'm seeing that our knowledge that we gain as the High Priestess, and I'm seeing Gemini, you very much as the High Priestess in this scenario. We find the truth. We find the knowledge that we learn throughout life and take those lessons and bring clarity and decisiveness to our lives and the paths that we want to take, what we want to call into our life. And I'm seeing that this brings a transformation. So we are no longer juggling. We know what we want at this point. I'm seeing Gemini. And now I'm looking at the things that we dream coming down into the 3D, our hopes. I'm also getting something about our fears too, facing our fears very much, and facing our dreams as well. And I'm seeing that assistance comes for us by learning to work in collaborations with people. So we don't have to be worried about the juggling that we do, and rather we can harp on the strength both within ourselves and those around us within our support system. I'm hearing this can be you with your guides, this can be you with others around you that you feel supported by. I'm seeing us getting to a place where we're ready to take on the decisions. I'm hearing the tasks at hand, okay? Rather than pretending that they don't exist. It's about facing these things head on. I'm hearing something about a framework. Now I'm hearing teamwork. Our reciprocity found in celebrating with those around us, also by getting connected with our guides. I'm seeing something about getting connected with a soul contract as well. Something that I'm hearing something that we find resolution for, okay? I'm seeing that there's something going on with the soul contract and illumination being shed on that. I'm seeing also that in recognizing what we need to do to take care of ourselves too, and owning that in a way where we don't feel guilty for the self-care that we know is necessary. I just saw 1344, that we know is necessary for us, that we step into a place of empowerment by recognizing when we need to take care of ourselves without feeling guilty, stepping into our power. I'm hearing understanding our worth rather than being disappointed. We step into a place of acknowledgement, of empowerment, both for ourselves and for those around us. I'm hearing win-win. Okay, we're going to pull a new spread, friends. Thank you for being here, Gemini. I'm very happy to meet you here on this journey. Okay, I'm hearing something about a gurney, something about the hospital. I'm hearing estate. Estate. I'm seeing us releasing ourselves from being in our head, moving to a place where we feel like we're getting in touch with, I'm hearing our core emotions, okay? Also being receptive to the ideas and the emotions of those around us, rather than taking things personally, understanding where people are coming from. I'm hearing working empathy. Balancing all of the things that we have to do, all of the things that we are taking on. I'm seeing us working towards something, Gemini. And I'm seeing someone from, I'm hearing across the pond, doing some work of their own, I'm hearing. Okay. I'm seeing that we may be in our heads about, I'm hearing about somebody in our physical environment. I'm hearing in our physical presence. Maybe an Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe someone grounded in their emotions. This person is at a distance from us, Gemini. I'm looking at someone carrying a lot of tasks, knowing they have a lot to accomplish, and also knowing that this is part of the deal. I'm hearing. I'm getting something with their soul contracts, okay? I'm hearing something about energy I'm picking up on. Something... I'm looking at a lot of major arcanas here. I'm hearing the word occlusion. I'm looking at someone releasing themselves from the mind maze by stepping into their power, and also allowing spirit and their guides to guide them through whatever process this is. I'm looking at somebody stepping into a place of emotional alignment in their physical environment by starting over. I'm seeing a new beginning for someone, and I'm watching a person carrying all of the tasks that they have to complete, knowing that this is part of their path, part of what they are meant to be doing, and letting that be, I'm hearing clarity enough, following their soul path and allowing the scales to balance out. I'm getting like a trust and faith in purpose, in one's purpose. And I'm seeing that there may be someone at a distance, maybe somebody that's going to bring some sort of communication. I'm hearing intel, someone that's grounded in their emotions, and I'm seeing something about the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Maybe somebody that's going to bring this to us. I'm hearing maybe meet you in the middle, Gemini. I'm looking at Capricorn, I'm looking at Aries, I'm looking at Aquarius, I'm looking at Taurus, I'm looking at Uranus. I'm seeing us moving towards illumination. I'm hearing in life and in spirit. I'm hearing happy illumination. I'm hearing happiness frequency, like happiness vibration. Maybe in collaborating, maybe in connecting. I'm hearing something about someone we're connecting with. I'm seeing someone getting connected with Excuse me. Yeah, this is the truth. I'm seeing somebody getting connected with someone else. I'm hearing virtually. This could also be energetically, okay? I'm hearing something about energetic link. I'm seeing someone getting connected with another after kind of weaving through all of this chaos. Maybe like I'm seeing energies like kind of in the mix all over the place, and someone finally getting to the one that they had been looking for, the one that they finally connect with. I'm seeing something like that, and I'm seeing there being an illumination because of this. I'm hearing happiness. I'm hearing heartfelt. And I'm looking at the new beginning that one has, seeing things being balanced out. I'm hearing before them. I'm seeing that there's big triumph. Someone has, I'm getting something about like riding the waves, and we move now to the calm waters. I'm hearing of life. Maybe a place where we feel capable of adapting to the things that are thrown at us. I'm hearing manning the curves. And I'm looking at Pisces coming out enlightened, flipping around for us. A Leo Pisces. I'm seeing Cancer as well. I'm seeing there being an illumination and the enlightenment coming to play. We have had victory in getting to this place. And I'm seeing that we have really made it into a successful, I just saw 2144, into a successful collaboration. Maybe with ourselves, maybe also with those around us. And we are now on our way to finding what we see to be our 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing the word chrysalis. This could have been juggled in the past, but I'm seeing that we have victory with getting to a place where we feel very stable and steady. I just saw 2222, stable and steady about the direction that we want to go in, what seeds we want to plant to manifest and see come to fruition. I'm getting that there's a celebration because we are in touch with our emotions, with our intuitive, I'm hearing creativity, and also our passions as well. I'm getting something about what we believe in, our truth, and also our desires. And I'm seeing that there's a balancing of the scales, because in the past we may have felt confusion about what would feel like an equal give and take to us, and I'm seeing us moving into a place where we now know what is equality, what is going to feel fair, maybe also in relationships as well, how to treat ourselves, how we want to be treated, and also how we feel is right to treat another. I'm seeing justice balancing this out. I'm getting a lot about us learning our lessons that Saturn has brought to us. I'm hearing karmic lessons. Also about setting boundaries, using our intuition, using the messages that we get from spirit, from our gut, I'm hearing, about how to set down boundaries, especially to start our new beginnings as well. I'm hearing with things that we love. So maybe learning how to release things that we feel we no longer resonate with and go towards the things that we feel we will resonate with, we do resonate with. I'm hearing passion play. I'm hearing passion vibration. I'm getting something about organic. There may be an offer coming in for us. I'm hearing soon. Gemini. I don't know if this is expected or not. I'm getting that it's not. I'm hearing something about getting plugged in. I'm seeing that we're being guided to be watchful over our money. Okay? Maybe being mindful of how we're spending. Also of anyone that may be, that we may need to, I'm getting something about reinforcing boundaries with. This can be with a mother figure, Gemini. Someone that is perceived as a mother figure. I'm seeing that something is being manifested, and we're being called to make a decision. Maybe about somebody that we're in a harmony with. I'm seeing us coming to a place where we are... Excuse me, my nose is getting so itchy. We're being guided to make a decision about somebody that we may be married to. Something about a marriage. And I'm seeing an offer falling on the floor. Whatever this thing that we need to face, I'm seeing that our marriage is crossing it, okay? Maybe a small side note for somebody. That seems kind of isolated to me. I'm seeing our intellect and our intuition, our knowledge of enlightenment. I'm seeing us applying this to our physical environment. Maybe to see life through a different lens. I'm getting something about seeing life through the full spectrum, the full color spectrum. That's what's coming through for us. And this is what balances, I'm hearing life and death. I'm hearing in life and death. It brings us to a place where we feel stable rather than, this is very much like existential crisis looking, okay? I'm seeing someone getting to a place of enlightenment in their physical environment, allowing this new perspective. I'm hearing this new lens to bring balance and clarity to one's vision. I'm getting like someone puts on like these HD glasses and they can like see life for what it actually is. By the enlightenment, the knowledge that they gain of the 3D, of the physical environment around them. And I'm seeing someone moving into a place where they're viewing life from, I'm hearing a dynamic where they feel safe and they feel secure. I'm hearing and they know their purpose as well, rather than worrying about life. I'm hearing the inevitable. Again, I'm seeing this as kind of being like an existential, I'm hearing viewpoint, okay? Getting connected with our guides. Also with universal law, I'm seeing watching judgment be called, understanding why and when judgment gets called and what that actually means, understanding karmic law. I'm getting like a gaining knowledge over this, and also the law of the 3D as well. And I'm seeing us walking away from things that do not feel in resonance with us and into vibrations that we feel match the vibrations that we want to be giving off. I'm getting surrounding ourselves by positive influences. Also those that encourage us to do our best. The illumination of what our Ten of Pentacles is. I'm watching us walk into illumination. I just saw 3044. I'm hearing the crux of it all. And I'm seeing that by us putting down boundaries, by us communicating, both with those around us and also with ourselves, getting to a place where we feel decisive and also understand what we want to do willingly and what we don't want to do, and then not doing those things. This is about not putting ourselves in a place where we are going to feel resentful. And part of that is about putting down boundaries. And in order to put down boundaries, one has to know what feels acceptable to them and what does not feel acceptable, what does not resonate, what does not make you feel empowered, and what does. I'm hearing something about forging the way, Gemini. I'm hearing know yourself. Step into your power, Gemini. I'm hearing we are. I'm getting like clapping hands. Something of the sort. I'm seeing us really knowing our worth, knowing our place, getting like growing into that perspective. I'm hearing and embracing it. And I'm seeing us getting to a place where we feel good about judgment being called because we know that we are constantly transcending, constantly elevating ourselves and those around us. I'm getting something about like being inspirational to those around us, Gemini. Inspiring people with the light that we bring to them. I'm hearing through our aura. And I'm seeing too that we also feel in a place where we understand that life is going to throw so many things at us. And when we are in our power, we know how to harmonize all of the tasks. Life throwing so many things at us. Stepping into our power and bringing harmony to the chaos. This card is about the harmony that we find after we have been really in the mix, in the chaos. Learning how much we can accomplish. Seeing the power in our strength. Manifesting, organizing, all of the things that we have to do that we're ready to face now. And also knowing and understanding, I'm seeing like something about really growing our patience as well, Gemini, and learning that there are things that take time, especially when we have a lot on our plates. I'm also getting something about when we want to manifest something, the less tasks that we are doing at a time, the faster it is for us to manifest something. The more energy you give to a solo thing that you manifest, the faster that it ends up coming to fruition, okay? So if one, and this is all about personal preference, if one has multiple things that they are manifesting, it may just take longer because you're working on multiple things, okay? I'm hearing universal law, and I'm seeing that by following our intuition, our messages from our guides, by setting down boundaries, also being clear about what's acceptable to us, what allows us to feel empowered, that we come to a place where we sleep soundly at night. Okay, we're going to end it there, Gemini. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing love and light and healing to everybody, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye, Gem.